Alright guys, we're watching a replay from Phalion. Phalion. Oh shit, you have a Graves ADC. It should be interesting. Graves is a pretty strong champ. You've got the he's got the built-in mechanic to dodge bindings if he's any good. Okay, watching your jungle entrances is necessary at the start. That's fine. That's what you should always do. Unfortunately, you're both there. Typically, you try to watch both entrances. You don't want to get cheesed early on. So come off base right away. 45 seconds are how long it takes, or how long your plants last. So come out. What does it spawn at? 138. So 45 seconds before that. What is that? 53 seconds. Qstroll, is that what it is? EpicPen.com? Alright. Thank you, man. Okay, so in lane, just make sure you're not sitting in the bush too often. Your plants, your passive plants will not spawn if you're standing in the bush. So that's the biggest thing. Man, he's getting fucking wrecked. Oh, you get some damage back. It's not too bad. So depending on how the health is going, like if you guys have health advantage, I will go E level 2. If you guys are down in HP, I will go W level 2. That way you can just poke some and try to even out the health. So that's one thing to consider as Zyra. Definitely need early ward. Junglers are going ham nowadays with the level 3 ganks when you're still level 1. Alright, you went W, that's a good route. I like it. Although your jungler's down here. And he is no longer here, he's just gone. Maria. Okay. Double stun. What? Okay, him diving there, there's not much you can do other than just ping him out. Had you known preemptively that he was going to come down bottom at level 3, you should definitely have gone for your root. You guys have vision of this. You're not really paying attention yet. Now you've got it. Oh shit. Oh, the double misses. Uh oh, time to flash. Rip. You get snared a lot this game. Okay, well the way that you should be playing this matchup specifically, Morgana needs to be around bindings to land her bind, right? You can be, or she needs to be around minions. She needs line of sight. You don't need line of sight. So you stand in the minions, she does not. She'll be over here trying to look to hit something between the creeps, whereas you can just stand in them and harass her, or look for a bind against her that way. So that is definitely the most important thing. Just use the minions to your advantage. Okay, Ezreal's got tier. Try not. There's no reason to push. You don't have to auto these for him. The less you push right now, the more it's going to get denied. Like, you're not going to get it to the tower before they get back. At least one of them. Broken Graves buy? He can buy double longsword actually, so maybe it's worth going back. What does ADC Graves buy? Does he go? I would imagine he goes. What is that fucking thing? Death's Dance? Okay, that's for upgraded support item. We've got vision out. Basically with vision like this, you don't want to be in a line where they can cut you off to your turret. So if your ward is here instead of like up here, you need to not play past like right here. Because you get vision to there and you're there, like they can... Vi can damn near beat you to your turret just by walking. That doesn't include her Q. Nope. There she is, you see her. Okay, that's not bad. That was okay. Morgana flashed there. I don't know if you caught that she flashed. Here, let's get rid of Fog. Okay. I don't know why we're watching Fog. We're going to watch blue side. So right now, yeah, you shouldn't be playing past where you can still escape. So with your ward here, this doesn't give very good vision. When you have free reign to walk up and ward this side, Vi, if she uses her Q over the wall, she doesn't have Q to come in a lane and use it to gank you, right? So you can usually, versus Vi, put your ward up here, which is going to give you a lot more time to react to get back to your tower. If they have something like Lee Sin could just jump over the wall and then come in because he's still got Q. But Vi's Q is what, like a 10-second cooldown? She's probably not going to use it to get over this wall. However, if she was really cheeky, she could and just sit there. Oh, they're so low. Sit there, and like if you didn't have it warded, she could just sit there and wait until her Q is back up. You are the target. Oh my goodness! What the fuck are you doing? Holy shit! He literally fucking stopped to upgrade! Are you kidding me? Alright, so in the instance that you died, I think you played it the best you could. Had you tried to walk back this way to dodge the Q, you probably would have got hit by the binding from Morgana. So just getting as much distance away from them before you got hit was the best thing, I would say. So right now you've got boots. Boots are good. You're mid, picking up XP because nobody's here. That is the right move. As soon as this wave's gone, just start rotating back bottom. Actually, there's still nobody here. What the? Wait, what? Undying Rage Quit? Hello? Is he gonna make it all the way back to lane? Okay, Cho'Gath was AFK for a while, I guess. He's back now. Good hold at least, though. Do you have a control ward? You do not have control. Try to keep control in your try. You're pretty strong champs. They shouldn't be able to just take it from you. So make sure you get control here, get your ward out. Do you have Trinket? No, you don't. Yeah, Oblivious. We started late today, man. We had doctor's appointment for child. I keep everything posted on Twitter if you guys follow me on Twitter. I posted it on Twitter and Discord. So if you guys are not following me on Twitter, you should. Definitely should. I try to keep everyone updated if anything is going on that I'm unaware of immediately. Alright, so we have no vision here. We do see Vi. We saw Vi up here, so you know you're pretty safe. The red is coming up, so they're going to be fighting over the red. You don't need to ward right away. You can wait like 20 seconds before you go up to ward. Waiting that 20 seconds is going to give you a little more ward time because you know their jungler's not here at the moment. Ward with W. I'd never use the plants for vision. But definitely, like, if you're versus a jungler that's most likely not going to use their gap close ability, long cooldown gap close, to get over the wall and sit, like, Sejuani probably won't, Vi probably won't, Lee Sin will definitely jump over the wall, Nidalee will jump over, Graves might dash over. So you can put your ward up here. If you're playing versus like Elise, Master Yi, Shyvana, anything like that, ward up here to watch the entrances rather than this bush. And if you are going to ward this bush versus junglers that are going to jump over, ward like this spot. That way if they come from up here, you get like that amount extra vision this direction. What the fuck? Okay, so the other thing about that, try to ult immediately. What are we maxing here? We are... Wait, what? Okay, you're maxing Q, that's fine. I prefer E-max. It's not as much poke damage in lane, however, your plants and Thunderlords are usually doing the majority of poke. With more points in your E, they're going to be rooted longer. Right? So the longer that they're rooted, the more, or the better chance that there will be for your ult to actually get the knockup off. So you want to combo that E into a plant, Q into a plant R, like instantly. So they're rooted for the duration of the knockup going off. That's the main thing. Like, I understand that Q is half the cooldown and scales better with damage. It's not great scaling, but I really prefer to play around E. The roots are just better. You're gonna die, I'd walk away. Ults, you're in a pickle. Oh, he's just straight dead. Yeah, you guys couldn't stay for that. Okay. Okay. Rumble's ulti completely missed, but he still got murdered. And then he half-ass flashed. Okay, you've got Sightstone. I would rush into Pen Boots, and then I would go straight into... What are we building? Probably just Leandries. Try to get the control wards though, Matt. Controlling something is really important. Like, your jungler can't even get to your lane without the control wards. So if you don't have the control, your jungler's probably not going to come down. Without clean vision control, most junglers just look at the lane and they're like, that's dark, I'm not fucking going there. You know what I mean? So always buy the pink. That will draw your jungler's attention and he'll be like, hey, I can get to this lane, I can actually gank this lane. Yeah, it's really important to work on that, man. There's a lot of things that you try to pick up as you're bettering yourself as a player, and vision control is definitely one of them. That is some huge poke. Yeah, just the biggest thing, stay in minions versus Morg. Just keep staying in minions, and she will not land bindings. Like, you might take some W harass, but that's nothing in comparison to the follow-up that can happen from a binding. So just use the minions to advantage. That is your biggest advantage in this lane. That's what makes you win the matchup mostly. What time is it? Dragon's alive. It's a mountain drake. That's okay. You've got okay vision here. This. The problem with this that I see here is that you don't see the actual path coming down. And I missed by getting into your lane. Where's she coming from? Where's she coming from? Up, right there. Okay. You did have exhaust. So having the exhaust, you can exhaust her before her ult connects with you, and you're gonna reduce all of her damage. So if you're in tower range, try to get that exhaust off, man. So if you can get the exhaust and then throw the ult like on a circle, okay, let's pause this right here. If I had the drawing tool, I would use it right now. But you died right here, right? So she came down, you rooted her Q, and she had to ult you to get to you to try to kill you, right? You got hit by the Ez ult, you got hit by her ult. She ults you here. If you exhaust while she's here, you throw the ult in a circle, like right here. These are her escape spots. This is where she can get out. So if you get the knock up in and reduce damage in while she's still under tower, she's not going to kill you, for one. She's not going to have an escape, for two. You guys can follow up and actually get the kill on her. So that was easily counterable with exhaust plus R. So go for that. After she's knocked up, you can look for the root. If you don't get the root off, okay, use root. You're going to have the knock up, you're going to have Q, so you'll be able to Q plants after you come out of the CC from her ulti, right? So just think about using that before. You could have played it a little better with that. I didn't see how Graves died, but that's irrelevant to the fact of what happened. So we're literally only watching your Fog of War right now, right? Yeah, the whole game's probably gonna be without control wards, right? They're so important. Do you ever come back to the lane with extra gold? Yes, you did. Okay. Also, before you go for the Leandries, get the pen boots, man. Boots too is gonna help you dodge bindings a little better. Plus, it's the flat pen that's gonna be really good for you. Did you just hear a kitty, or was that a child? Probably both. Or it was a child being a kitty. Could have gone either way. Could have been a kitty being a child. Okay, you see their jungler mid. Your team's doing some work here. They're really low, actually. No, you're gonna die. Well. Oh, God. Okay. Okay, so Rumble as a champion, Brand as a champion. Both of these usually stack health. Like, he's going to go, he's got Proto Belt, he's going to get Rylays, he's going to get Leandries. He's not going to have any MR, most likely, unless he builds Abyssal, which I don't think he usually builds Abyssal. I don't know if that's normal for Rumble to build Abyssal, but you're probably not going to see it on Rumble or Brand early. So Leandries straight after Pen Boots is going to be really optimal for damage. So, Pen Boots, straight into Leandries. You're going to do a ton of damage to those two that are stacking HP with that MR. You need to fucking flee. You had Flash. So once again, you died holding sums. Like, if you flashed, exhausted, rooted under turret, and then comboed while they were coming in, you probably, once again, could have got the kill. Also, in that circumstance, Graves would have been more apt to try to counter. Like, Graves would have thrown out counter damage had you rooted them further into the turret. So if you see the ult coming, that gives you enough time to flash into your turret and then throw your root out. Maybe if we got the plant there. Plants? No. Okay, you guys are just kind of getting pushed back here. At this point, Poppy's doing a lot of work top. What do you have? Baron's in 35. What do you have? You've got hunting guys. You have boots 1. You got a ward there. Gotta be really careful. Okay, he just uses abilities. You're actually not in that bad of a spot. What? You got his flash and barrier for free. So honestly, you may have gotten the kill on Brand, or at least forced a better follow-up from Graves had you held your spells. So maybe, if you want to trade on him, just walk in, throw your Q, throw a plant, and just generate some gold. Most of what I'm doing during the game as Zyra is I'm just throwing down a Q with 1 plant, so that you can get the gold, so that you can farm for items. Like, you're just farming gold for items. That's all you want to be doing. So, basically, you're saving your E for when you have huge trade potential. You've got to be really conservative with your E. If you don't have E, you don't play forward. So right here, you guys got objective. There's no reason to chase. You only know where Brand is. You don't know where the rest of their team is. Just, I would ping out. You got turret, walk away. That was gold to close the gap. How much gold are we sitting on right now? You have 1,000 gold. You can get pen boots. So I'd just go back, get pen boots, and I would rotate my vision over to Baron's side. Dragon's not gonna be up. Well, Dragon's up in a minute. It's Mountain. Does Poppy have TP? Poppy does have TP. This is way too fucking what? Okay, now you guys are fucking dead. Plants will eat turret shots. Yeah, you guys are just fucking gone now. These rumble ults are on point. Holy flashes! Get him, Kha'Zix! No fucking way. Oh, nice. You got him right with the. Oh, he's missing all his shit, man. Okay, so calling out your own overstays is really important for making less mistakes. You got the turret. Cho'Gath got a kill. You should have pinged back. Yeah, you've been holding exhaust all game as well. I don't know in this situation if it would have done much. But you've got to work on using that. I guess you got Leanders already instead of rushing pen boots. So the Leanders is good. One thing, okay, Phalian, what elo is this, man? One thing I really like doing in lower elo is controlling Baron early. Like, at this point, if you're playing Zyra, you go up here, you've got a pink in the pit, it's got to be, like, right here, so it gets here, as close as you can, because it's got a smaller radius than pink wards. It's got a much smaller radius than pink wards. So controlling the area, get a ward over the wall, see if they've got anything in here, sweep this shit out. Just do a quick sweep through with your upgraded sweeper. So that's the other thing. As soon as you get Sightstone, switch to Sweeper. As soon as you hit level 9, switch to Oracle's Lens. That's really huge for controlling vision. So right now, the biggest thing, man, is you need to work on controlling vision. That's going to help you a lot in climbing. Vision is huge for making plays and getting people in and out of areas. It's huge. It's so important. So lower elo at the 20 minutes as Zyra. If you've got a fucking Leandres already, I stand here and I grow a damn garden. I will grow a garden using your passive, using your W. Your passive lasts for 45 seconds. I think your W lasts for a minute. So if you drop 2 plants right away, your passive will drop like 3, and then you'll have 2 more plants up in the next, what, 30, 35 seconds? You're going to have like 6 to 8 plants in this area. And then just call your team here and be like, let's do this shit quick. My plants will melt the fuck out of Baron. And you just burn the Baron. If you know they don't have vision, the objective should be free. You don't need your whole team. You only need like 3 people to do it. So if you had Graves, okay. Let's say Cho'Gath. Cho'Gath and Kha'Zix. If you had those 3 with you and your plants, Kha'Zix does huge damage. It'll be isolated target. Cho'Gath, he's got his ulti that he can eat it. You can even pop your ult in the fucking Baron. So proc all your plants with Q, drop your ulti, and just murder Baron as soon as they get there. But make sure you're not doing it without them there. You've got to wait for team. As soon as your team gets there and it's started, pop your Q, get the plants going, pop your ulti, and you'll just do massive fucking damage. And it should be a free objective for you guys. And that Baron is huge for being able to push games. Like Baron minions, you guys group up, you push mid. Turrets should be damn near free with Baron. Turrets are so easy with Baron. Vi's not going ham yet. You guys are kind of drifting off. Ooh. Okay. Okay, Cho's... Oh, he's out. No, it's not Cho. Stop. Bug Splat. Who did I miss? Poodoo and Miniwa. Thanks for the follows, guys. Welcome to the Banana Bunch. Alright, so now you saw Morgana rotate up this way, right? That means she has wards up here. She is aware that Baron is on the map. I think that's something that's really big. A lot of people don't even realize Baron's on the map until minutes after it's spawned. Like some games I'll notice myself being like, holy shit, it's like 24 fucking minutes. That's 4 minutes the enemy team could have done Baron. And you've really got to be on the ball. You guys are getting the ooker-dooker right now. Oh, and the Black Shield fucking eats it. Damn. Alright, so right now at this point, you're just wave clearing. You don't want to fight. If they start pushing the turret as 5, they all walk up to the turret. You should probably just ping your team off. The quickest way to lose a game is to have staggered deaths. So they'll be as 5, they'll be pushing mid, you'll have 2 people dead, you guys will try to fight as 3, you'll all die. The 2 people will respawn, they'll try to fight the 5, they'll all die, you'll be back up, and it's just so on. It keeps going that same fucking way, and they push until the game ends. You need to wait for 5 always. So they got the Baron, you guys are out of position. Just, I'd recall, lick your fucking wounds at this point. You don't want to fight. Rip. Okay. You got a couple of their Barons down. Okay, so wave control. Wave control is another thing you need to work on. Okay, somebody pinged it finally. But watching waves as they're building. You guys have a nice wave for pushing if you can push. Nice. It's purple. Cool. Here. So watching this as it's building, if you could have noticed this out here, you guys wouldn't have lost this turret and given up 1,000 gold for free. So always try to watch like the minions as they're building in the side waves. This right here, you guys are overstaying. You guys are all dead right now. Maybe just you. You got our Zanyas and you got heal, by the way. So that's something you should try to take notice. You got heal, you got Zanyas. Another overstay. Holy flashes. Yeah, so once, okay. That's gonna take their fucking turret because they're not watching either. Look at this shit. This is what I mean about wave control, man. One wild wave just destroys shit. Look how fucking fast it's dying. Okay, he's rich. Never mind. GG. I'm gonna lose mid. They still got a Baron on somebody. It's on Ezreal. Bye. When should you push lane to support? Usually in low elo, the ADC completely ignores the huge wave bot. Should I as support go clear the wave? If you're playing a mage support, Sure. Like, if you can clear the wave relatively easy as a mage support, I would say go for it. If you're playing like a utility support, say you're playing fucking Janna or Nami, there's no way in hell that you're gonna clear that fucking wave. It's just not gonna happen. You don't have the ability as Janna or Nami to wave clear unless you're already Q-max on Janna and Q-max on Nami. And usually you max Q last on Nami. Yeah, that's cool, baby. Here, take this. I can't hold your stuff. You play Bard. I try not to wave clear as Bard. Sometimes I will. Sometimes, but you need the upgraded passive. Oh, did he get that? Okay. You ended up dying here. Where? Where are you? What is happening? You're underneath the ground. What? Okay. Yeah, Zillion has wave clear. Yeah, getting gold on Zillion's not bad. You can turn that into AP, which will grant more damage on your bombs, obviously, but also more health return on your ult. AP and CDR are pretty good on Zillion. Chewing back into the soil. Nice. Okay, so objective-wise, we don't know what's coming up. We've got an Infernal up, but we don't have timers yet, so it's not within the next 2 minutes. Same with Baron. Their Baron's just expired. So really, you just want to try to get your waves managed. This is gonna... This might... If there's another wave, we'll see. But right now, you're gonna want to get some vision out. Obsidious Rex, thanks for the follow, dude. Welcome to the Banana Bunch, man. It's not a really good spot. You don't have Cho'Gath here. You guys don't want this right now. Maybe just poke a little with Q. Seriously, like, if Rumble was good, he could just R you. If he knew you didn't have sums, he could just R you and force your shit. Or kill you. Oh man, Cho is in such a bad spot. Oh my goodness, the Brand ulti. The Brand ulti, you guys are getting murdered. That Morgana puddle. That Morgana puddle killed your plant. I'm just here and soak some game knowledge. Can I use some of what you say for mid lane? And if so... Go back 15 seconds. And if so, how much of the game knowledge... How much of the knowledge you share could be used in other lanes? It can be used in all lanes. Like, once it gets to mid-game, like your rotations and stuff, they're really, really important. Like, where should you be during objectives is huge. So, like, Cho'Gath over here, if you're this Cho'Gath and your team's fighting, you need to be pinging your team back, like, I'm not here, I'm not here. But also, you shouldn't be coming in behind them, like, 1v9. So you don't want to do that shit either, if you're that guy off split pushing. You want to recall, you want to get back on the same side as your team. Unless, okay, it's a different story if you're a Malphite or something. So if you're Malphite and you're coming in from the side, you can be like, let's fucking go. I've got ulti. We can just shit on him like that. But going in as Cho, it's not guaranteed that you're going to land your knockup. It's not as easy to hit as Malphite ulti. Right? So trying to flank as Cho, not as good of an option. Maybe a little easier if you had Rylays. That way you could just W first and then land your Q, but... that is not the route that he took. Okay, so you've got that dank flat pen build going on. They only have one person with MR. Basically, the only thing you're worried about in this versus team is you're worried about Vi diving. Vi's their main source of physical damage on you and backline. Ezreal's just going to be hitting your front line. So, like I saw in your build, you end up building, I think, a Chain Vest. And if you wanted armor, the best thing against Vi is Zanya's. Like, you can Zanya's her ulti. And I think it just completely denies it and keeps her out. Obsidious Rex and Sharky. Thanks for the follows, guys. Welcome to the Banana Bunch. Okay, big objectives up. What you needed to have before this objective was I try to clear out a route. Wave needs to be managed. I try to clear out a route, either this side or this. This is the safest route to get to Baron, typically, because they've got to cross more map before they can do anything. So Got's going a little ham here. But you need to have a path to Baron. Like, if they have the upper hand in the game, you guys are down 13 kills and 6k. I would play the safe route. I would keep a control ward here. I'd keep a ward here. Try to get a ward here if you can. Sweep as you're coming across. Make sure there's nothing here. If there's a ward here, just like throw a plant and a ward there and run the fuck away. Show ended up getting caught. Graves got caught. So you're kind of just playing please don't kill me right now. You're just trying to hold on to this game at the moment. Okay, you got them. Yeek. Morgana's huge. Holy shit. Think you were going to build ZZ. ZZ wouldn't be bad. In lower elo, ZZ actually does quite a bit. I don't know if it's the best option on mage supports, though. That split push pressure is really nice with ZZ. Since your team's not managing waves that well. Or at all, basically. Ooh. A Riley's would be really good for you. Ooh. Nope, that's not the one. That is not the one. You were crapping there, stuck under the tower, Vi's like getting ready to charge. What you can do as Vi, if he starts his Q, if you can get the root off while he's Q'd, it'll cancel his Q. So hitting a binding on Vi, silencing Vi, knocking up Vi, it will cancel their Q. So they can't use it for that gap close. Haphazard, we are watching Phalion on Zyra right now. Phalion. So the problem here, you don't have any wards on the map that are in a good spot. We've got one here defensively, but we have nothing on this side to make sure that you can get up here. Try to keep that vision ward on this side so you can get up there. See, they just used the plant. You saw the wave come through your jungle. You'll always see that and hear it. But that means they're on Baron's side. They're taking your shit. Let's get rid of this really quick. Yeah, there goes the Baron. So we know they're on Baron basically when they rotate up that way and they use the plant. That means they're all the way up here. So that's free Baron for them. Had you known that they were here, you were watching the rotation with that control ward, you could have like tried to run up mid, throw wards in here, throw a ward here, and try to slowly go up here. So playing that game, trying to get there before they do the Baron, you're going to throw like a plant and a Q in here to try to do something for the vision. Your Q plus plant will obviously give you a nice radius of vision there to let you know if they're doing it or not. Alright, at least you picked up the Infernal Dragon. That's good. So go back to controlling waves. Just play the defensive game. You don't want to get caught out here at all. So what I try to do, if you've got wards on you now, you've used them all. There's a good ward here. Yep, ward here. And I would go back right away. And as soon as you see... So, recall right away. As soon as you see which way they're going, like if you see them coming down mid, I'll be waiting like right here. And I'll drop like wards here. Maybe a ward... either here or here, just so you have them a little more closer to your base, so you can have that that vision to be able to counter where they're going. Because wards out here, they don't do shit once they're past them. So getting your sight zone refilled and moving those wards in closer before they get there, that's what I look to do. Your team is literally fighting 2v5. They are fucking dead. That is not what you wanted to happen right there. That's really bad. You guys are just gonna get dope, try to counter that, throw your whole combo. Just walk away while you don't have cooldowns, you can't do anything, people are still dying. still dying. The game is getting pushed out, and you can't do anything at this point. So you're playing okay. You're playing around your cooldowns. Everybody else is just fucking suiciding, though. Hey. So it's unfortunate that it came down to that. You may have been able to counter the Baron had you had a Vision Ward, Control Ward up on blue for that path there. Like, it's not only keeps that path warded so that you can make sure to get there, but it also lets you know if they're going that direction or not. And that's really important to know. So, whenever you buy Sightstone, this is our recap here. Whenever you buy Sightstone, make sure to get Sweeper. Whenever you hit level 9, get that Oracle's Lens. On every back, if you have the gold, try to buy a Control Ward. You can hold up to 3. So always try to have one, at least one on you. Okay, that's a good habit to get into. Make sure that you have a clear path for your jungle to get into your lane in the bot lane. Try maxing E on Zyra. E max is really good. The longer that your root lasts, the better chance there is for your ult to get the knock-up off, okay? So those are a couple things to consider. Yeah, haphazard. It is $20 for coaching. You do depending on poker kill lanes. Well, either way, most of your damage is coming from plants anyway. What I've found anyway. Which is why you rush pen. You don't scale very well. Your Q, I think, only scales 30 damage per point in it. I think your E is either 20 or 25. It's really, really low scaling. So most of your damage is coming from that flat pen and just the damage off your plants. You can poke people out of lane simply by landing a rank 1 Q and dropping a plant on them and getting that Thunderlord's proc. That's usually all you're looking to do for poke. You guys had kill pressure in that lane. You definitely did. That's just something to consider. Do you have any questions about the game? Yeah, there were several times your team was trying to 2v5. They were just massively out of position. You could have pinged them a couple times there, but other than that, there's not much you can do other than fly to their house and control their fucking champ for them. A couple of pings might have helped your team walk away, but then again, it might not. Takeaway is better vision control. Yes, get on using that exhaust. Gotta make sure you're using that exhaust to counter dive. Is Nautilus best support? Nautilus is great support right now. Curds of the Colossus really did a lot for him. Yes, better vision control. Buy the Sweeper when you get Sightstone. Make sure you're upgrading it at 9, but always have Control Wards, yeah. Failing, if you don't have any more questions, man, well, you can feel free to ask me questions whenever. That's not a problem. I'll answer anything whenever I can. But I think I'm going to call the stream here, guys. It's getting pretty late. Yeah, your positioning was, well, okay. What I tried to fix about your positioning was if you're playing versus a skill shot champion, use the minions to your advantage. If you're on Zyra, you can stay in minions and you can trade that way. That way they will never land a binding on you. So always keep a minion between you and the skill shot champion. That is all you have to do, is keep a minion between you and them, and they won't land their shit on you. So just watch their rotation around that minion and just like keep exactly in a line with the minion in the middle. That's all you got to do. It's a lot of moving, it's a lot of micro clicking, micro managing your champ. But it's what you got to do to win your lane. Alright guys, I am going to call it here though, so thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you're new, hit that follow button. I stream every day starting at about, typically 8:30 a.m., but I'm probably going to be starting at 10:30. So take care, have a good night, hit that follow button.